We're talking RiffTrax. RiffTrax.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Craft Kitchen. I'm Kevin. This is Bill.
And I am Mike.
And that is Mike. And today we're signing stuff. We're signing and we're talking RiffTrax about the movie Robo Vampire.
Yep. He's a robot. But he's not a vampire.
But there isn't an actual Robo Vampire in the movie at all, right?
No. I would point out that there is no vampirism in the movie as well. But,
Well, there's one guy who bites into the shoulder meat of a cop.
Is that a vampire trait?
I don't
You're aware of?
Not that I know of.
They don't bite off big
No.
chunks. They're pretty pinpoint and precise.
Pork shoulder.
But it is full of colorful characters. There's a drug lord who looks vaguely like Edgar Allan Poe.
I sort of saw him as Matthew McConaughey.
I saw him as a little bit of Fredo Corleone as well.
Yeah. There's a
And I wanted to kiss him hard on the lip.
there's a zombie or vampire gorilla
Very normal.
named Bill. No, it was named Peter.
Peter, I'll still love you forever.
Peter. The gorilla's name is Peter.
Yes.
Say that again, what he was, because you just sort of hand waved over that.
I did. He was a zombie and or vampire gorilla.
Yep.
But he was the only vampire that they turned into a gorilla.
And his prime mission after coming back from the dead and being turned into a vampire?
I don't know.
To hook up with his
was to
lady
get it
ghost
on.
girlfriend.
Oh,
That is correct. To get it on with, she doesn't say her name, but she's a lady ghost.
She's a lady ghost. She is vaguely American, and she needs a bra off, right? I mean, she's just sort of like
We get a little nudity in it.
nipping out the whole time.
There's plenty of ghost lady and gorilla action for people who really enjoy that sort of thing.
But mostly it's very bland, sort of cops and robber drug deal stuff. Absolutely incoherent.
So, can anybody describe the plot line?
I can describe the sound that I heard for the entire movie, which was
Extremely weird dubbing in the movie. Like, the voices are, I mean, they're often, for these Hong Kong movies, a little bit strange.
Yeah, it's one lunatic in a booth doing all the voices, so he's got to do that.
One guy talks like this the entire time.
He does.
Impossible. There must be some traitors on Bill's side, yes? Our latest drug deal was strictly confidential, but that damn cop Tom busted us.
My soft, seductive voice indicates I'm upset.
Rick.
It's
Very
like he's a late night FM DJ.
And the evil crime lord, he's kind of got like an old asthmatic grandpa voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've employed a Dallas. He'll train vampires to deal with it.
Ah, the old train vampires to deal with drug agents ploy.
And there's one point that we didn't notice it. We didn't mention it in the riff, but it sounds like a bunch of people doing a Popeye impression. They're all going, ow,
Oh, yeah, the little leaping vampire. Yeah.
Yeah, and the vampires, can we just say for a moment... Well, first, can we just... Broader context, we think this is a couple of movies sort of Frankenstein stitched together, right?
Yeah.
Weirdly, one of the movies is Franny and Alexander. Doesn't make any sense. A lot of vampires in that.
Bergman was surprised when he saw this cousin. That's true.
I don't think this is my work.
Yeah, no, one is a drug, like a generic, drug adventure thing. I couldn't tell whether it was Thailand, the Philippines,
Nebraska.
Could have been, yeah. It looked like it might have been down in an old sinkhole.
And the other was the bunny hopping vampires, and possibly a third one. It's really hard to tell.
Possibly, yeah. And guys, what on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being like the greatest, 10 being the worst, what is their success in tying these movies into a coherent whole movie?
What was
Can
the
we go
scale?
negative on that?
1 is best, 10 is worst.
They actually made all of the movies less coherent
Okay.
by stitching them together.
What was the our giant spider invasion friend who made the movie that was stitched together? Monster A Go-Go?
Oh, yes.
I'd say it's on that level of
Okay.
sense being made.
Yeah.
Which is to say, none whatsoever.
No.
My scale was useless, by the way. Why do I even bother?
I just want to point out to people that Bill continues to sign right over his face. So if you want one of these...
It's self-defense, and I'm taking care of you, too.
Yes.
If you get one of these, you won't have to look at as much Bill face as you do Mike and Kevin face.
This is a good thing. Yes.
Just proof, though, this bunch of just absolute scribbling is my actual signature.
Here it is. Mike, see Mike's signature there? Isn't that beautiful?
When I sign official documents, people look at me as they go, what are you pretending to do?
Did you hurt your hand in a farm accident?
What is wrong with you? So that's Robo Vampire.
Robo Vampire.
Put that all together and you get Robo Vampire.
Robo Vampire.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
Bye.
It's time for RiffTrax.
Isn't anyone going to do any vampire things?
Come on, vampire it up, you big losers.